We've been working on ungrouping with subtraction using numbers, whole numbers that are 100 or 200. But one thing we haven't worked on is if there's a 0 in the total number in the tens spot only. So let's take a peek at that. We had a number like this, and we needed to subtract a number that had more tens than our total. So this number is going to have 8 tens, and our total only has 0 tens. And we're going to subtract it so it has more ones as well. Okay? When we are looking at subtracting this number, we know we are going to have to ungroup. So yes, ungroup. And the reason we know we'll have to ungroup before we even start working it is because we can see that there are bigger numbers on the bottom in the tens column and bigger numbers in the bottom in the ones column. Okay? So to solve this problem, the first thing we have to do is look at it and decide, do we need to ungroup? We know we're going to have to because we can't take 8 tens from 0 tens. Okay? So where can we get more tens? Well, if we don't have enough tens, we can take from 100 because we know 100 is made of 10 tens. Okay? So we can take this 100. If we take that 100, we're not going to throw it away or get rid of it. We're going to move it. We're going to do two things to it. We're going to break it out of its whole 100 form. This is a whole 100 form, right? It's all one piece hooked together. We're breaking it out of this form, and instead we're putting it into a tens form. So the tens form is just breaking these lines into separate pieces. So 1, 10, 2, 10, 3, 10, 4, 10, 5, 10, 6, 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9, 10, 10, 10. And look how you can see that they're equal. See how they line up exactly the same size, width, and all that? So I took this 10 and I broke all the tens off so that they were into separate 10 pieces, but the value stays the same. Instead of it being all hooked together, I've broken it apart into tens. Okay? So I can prove that it's the same value by counting it 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay? So I broke my 100. I still have the 100. It just looks different. It's in 10 form now. So since it's in 10 form, I need to show it in the tens column. So 10 tens are being added to the tens column. Okay? Now, I can do my subtraction in the tens column because I have a bigger number on top, and we can take a smaller number away from that bigger number. But let's look at the ones column. I still have a problem here because the number on the bottom is bigger, of ones, is bigger than the top. So I need to get more ones. How can I get more ones? Well, I can take one of these tens, and instead of leaving it in 10 form, I can break it into 10 ones. That looks like this. I'm going to take this guy and break him up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See how they match in value? This is a 10 in a stick, and this is equal a 10 in 10 separate ones. Now, I still have 100 as my total. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. The difference is that I've got 9 tens and 10 ones. So that means I took one of my tens and I broke it up. So now I only have 9 whole tens left. And I broke one of them into ones, and I added 10 ones to the number of ones that I have here. So if I add 10 ones to 8, I have 10 plus 8, which we know equals 18. So I can cross that out and make that an 18. Now I'm ready to subtract. So I'm going to start on my smallest place value, which is my ones. 18 ones, take away 9 ones. That's a double. I know that 9 plus 9 is 18, so there's 9 left. If I don't remember that double, I can grab the little guy and count up. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. How many fingers do you see? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's my 9. I'm done with the ones column. Move to the next biggest spot, which is tens. 9 tens, take away 8 tens, leaves 110, and I already took my hundreds, so I have 0 hundreds and 0 hundreds down here, so I don't have to report anything in the hundreds column. So my total, my other missing part, if I have a whole of 108 and I take away part of that, would take 89 away, I would have 19 left, okay? Remember, we can show this in a math picture as well. It's important to check your work either before you do it in the problem with a math proof picture or after. We kind of did some of the work right here, but let me just do it with drawing. So we had 108. There's my 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And I wanted to take away 89. Well, to take away 89, I know 89 is made out of 8 tens. I don't see any 10s, so I have to break my 100 into tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Now I can take away, 90, 100. Now I can take away my 8 tens. I'm going to use another color so you can see the taking away. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And I need to take away 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Uh-oh, don't have enough. Need to break a 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I can make sure I take away 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'd like to use my other color to circle what I have left. And I want to circle my whole tens first because that's my biggest group, my biggest value. Here's a whole 10, he's left, and then I don't have any other whole tens left. I don't have any whole hundreds left, but I do have these ones left. Now I can count my total left, starting with my biggest value, my whole 10, 10, freeze, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. My proof picture tells me that I had 19 left after I take 89 away from 108, and it matches my answer in my problem.